Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be discussing with you guys how close can you shoot steel targets. Okay, so I have a method for kind of figuring that out. So I just got in a new target over there from MGM. It's about 1 foot wide by 2 foot tall. And I got that target specifically so I can, do up close drills. But the question is, how close can I get to it? Okay, so the way I figure that out is I wait until the sun starts going down. So like right now it's dusk. I mean, I can still see, but here's the thing: when I shoot the targets, I'm going to get sparks. Okay, so the sparks are always there. It's just that in the daytime you cannot see the sparks, but when the sun starts going down, the sparks are more visible. And basically, what the sparks are is when the bullet hits the steel plate and the bullet breaks up, it releases energy. So what I'm doing is I'm paying attention to these sparks, which are basically hot pieces of metal that are flying, and I'm going to see how far they land from the target. How far out do they go, okay? So let's take a couple of shots. I'm using my optic. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dial down the optic a little bit because my optic was overwhelming the target, which is fine for defensive shooting, but I couldn't see the sparks. So I'm going to dial it down so I can see my sparks better. Try a different angle. Alright, so I can safely see that I'm not getting sparks more than, 5-6 feet away from that target, okay? Now, do I want to be 5-6 feet away from target? No, but I know I can be 15 feet away from the target, okay? Now, obviously, you gotta have eye protection, right? So, but obviously, even though I got eye protection, I got my arms out, I don't want to be getting cut up and stuff. So I wanted to know how far away from the target I can get and not get hit with a piece of metal. So I'm paying attention to the sparks, how far away they fly, and I feel that at this distance, it's a safe distance. Now, it helps if you do this with a buddy, because what's happening, what also happens is when you shoot, you also get a lot of flash out of the muzzle. Okay, so the muzzle flash is going to interfere a little bit with the sparks. So if you've got somebody standing, a third person standing off to the side, and they're looking, they might get a better picture. They can see where those sparks are going. Okay, but that's how I figure out how close I can get to a steel target, without getting hit with shrapnel. Okay, so I saw those sparks. They weren't going more than, most of them were just deflecting down. They were hitting the steel. They were deflecting down. I really didn't see anything going too far out to the side. I think the furthest I might have seen something go was 6 feet, but that's how I figure it out. That's how I figure it out. Now, if I'm shooting a different target, the sparks might do a different thing. Like when I shoot the rims over there, right? I look at the sparks act a little bit differently. On the rim, the sparks do open up a little bit more. They go up a little bit more. But with that, they typically go out 20 to 30 feet. Okay, so with the rims, I know that I definitely don't want to be shooting those rims any closer than 20 or 30 feet, right? So I usually shoot them at about 80 feet. So that's how I figure this stuff out. So I hope this is useful for you guys that might be interested into getting into steel target shooting. Obviously always have eye protection, but this is how I figure out how close I can get to the target when I'm shooting it. You shoot it when the sun's going down, and look at how far the sparks are going. And if you can't see it yourself, have a third person off to the side a little bit, judging it for you. Okay, so drop some comments below. If you're not a member of the channel, subscribe. Talk to you guys soon.